Stefano Pioli worked absolute wonders with AC Milan last season, winning the Serie A for the first time in a very long time and getting the Rossoneri back to the very top of Italian football. Well, today we're here to show you the tactics he used during that and also the tactics he's been using this season. We just got him to the semi-finals of the Champions League, setting up an all-Milan semi-final, which is very, very exciting. It's an asymmetric 4-2-3-1. He scores lots of goals and it even goes invincible. What is going on there, guys? Kempy here and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a tactic that I have created myself. It's Stefano Pioli's asymmetric 4-2-3-1. Last week we had a week off of tactics after my subathon with the subathon highlights which come out just Saturday, just gone. If you have not seen that, head over there and check that out. We also had two rebuilds, one with the mighty Wrexham, which as I record this, that game kicks off in 2.5 hours. So did they get promoted? I really hope so. That would have helped massively for the Wrexham rebuild. And also we did a Chelsea rebuild. It was a quick little 12-minute, very funny video. If you have not seen that one, also go and check that one out. But today is a tactic test and it's one I've created myself, like I say, and it's Stefano Pioli's 4-2-3-1. And in this season, we won the treble in Italian football. We dominated Italian football. And we would have done quite well in the Champions League as well if it wasn't for Manchester City, of course, knocking us out in the quarterfinals. That one was eventually a 4-1 loss, a 0-0 at the Etihad, which is rather disappointing. But very good results in the Coppa Italia, very good results in the Super Coppa Italia, and also winning the Serie A, which is fantastic. We also did not go invincible with AC Milan. We went invincible with PSG. And here is that invincible season then with PSG. 34 wins, 4 draws, 0 losses. Now, I have not had many invincible seasons, and this one I'm very, very proud of. The tactic itself is absolutely stunning. We'll go through that very, very shortly. But you can see Kylian Mbappe, 35 goals. Messi, 22. Mbappe, Messi and Nuno Mendes dominating the average rating charts. Nuno Mendes carrying out the Theo Hernandez role at left back. Assist-wise as well, Messi and Nuno Mendes. Player of the matches, Messi and Mbappe. Clean sheets, Donnarumma got 25 in 38 games. Now as we head to the team overview stat here, you can see we were oh, that's the wrong thing, I've clicked there. Team overview, most goals, fewest shots, most goals for, most points per game, most clean sheets, and just 16 goals conceded in 38 games, putting us at a 3 exact goals per game and just 0.42 conceded per game, which is absolutely stunning. And average rating rise, a 7.74 over a whole season of 48 games for Kylian Mbappe, which is very, very impressive. 46 goals, 12 assists. Messi on that right wing role, the Alexis Salamaca's winger role, 27 goals and 16 assists. He done very well over there. Nuno Mendes at the Theo Hernandez role, 14 assists from left back. Neymar did also get involved. I'm not sure why he didn't do very well. 16 goals, 10 assists. Not awful by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe it was the overlapping runs with Nuno Mendes. Maybe they got a little bit confused together. But 16 goals and 10 assists for Neymar is absolutely no slouch. And Mbappe playing in that complete forward and attack role absolutely smashed it. Like I said, 46 goals. Sadly, the Champions League, we did get knocked out. Quarterfinals by Liverpool, which is really, really frustrating. Again, that one 4-0 actually, that one. We lost 3-0 at Paris Saint-Germain. So it's frustrating when you do these long season stints because you can't control individual games, and maybe wouldn't have been quite so attacking against the side of Liverpool. But a very good season. We won the Trophy Champ. We obviously dominated and went invincible in Ligue 1 as well. Let me head back to AC Milan and I'll show you the tactic breakdown of how this fantastic tactic did this with a top side in France. One very, very quick interruption from myself. You can make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and comment down below as well on your favourite AC Milan moment. There's a lot for me growing up as a kid as they were such a dominant side in the noughties and the 10s. Also, make sure to follow me on these 4 things here: Twitter, TikTok, not Instagram, oh my god, YouTube and Twitch. Thank you guys for all your support as well and everything. It's been absolutely mental the last couple of weeks, so I do thank you massively. We're now on a push to 1,000 subscribers. We've hit 100,000 video views, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me, but we're now on a push for 1,000 subs in May, so if we can smash that subscribe, it will help me out massively. Let's get into this tactic breakdown. As you can see then, it is an asymmetric 4-2-3-1 with my favourite position of all, the wonderful halfback as well. It's a slightly slanted one. It looks very, very cool. It looks very, very fancy. There's positions in there you don't normally see. So let's get right into this tactic and right into the breakdown. And number 1 is Mike Maignan in goal. Sweeper keeper on attack, no further instructions. What I did do to create this tactic was I watched the Tifo football videos on them. They've done a couple over the last couple of years and I watched that to get a real good knowledge and a real good breakdown of this tactic. Right back is a fullback on support, take fewer risks and tackle harder. Ball playing defender on defend on the right, no further instructions. On the left, I have got it as stay wider to cover off Theo Hernandez on his complete wing-back attack on the left. I never use this, literally never. I suppose Theo Hernandez is one of the left backs you can use this with because his stats are absolutely outrageous. He's set as a complete wing back on attack. You can see he's very good at that. He's got the pace and the stamina to get up and down that side. He's got the defensive ability as well if needed, but 15 crossing, 15 dribbling, the aggression, the off the ball work, he is superb. And there is a reason that this season he managed to get 16 assists and 1 goal in 44 games on a 7.34 average rating. So he absolutely smashed it. The halfback on defend, you guys will know now, this is pretty much my favourite position in the whole game. No further instructions to that. A deep line playmaker on support in that right centre mid role. I saw a few videos on this with centre mids on attack there. I simply just couldn't get the results with it being not playmaker-y enough. I didn't get enough drive through the middle. And Tonali suits that role really, really well. I thought the centre mid on attack as well was also just get a bit too much involved with these two. So I did just keep it as a DLP on support, tackle harder and mark tighter. Right winger is literally a winger on support with cross from deep and tackle harder. You can see Messi got fantastic results with this, and so did Alexis Salamakas. A 10-10, a double-double in the NBA terms. 10 goals, 10 assists in 46 games, doing very well out there in that right wing role. The inside forward on attack, Rafael Leao, sit narrower, tackle harder, absolutely smashed it again. 13 goals, 11 assists, 19 XG. So we didn't quite have the finishing on him, but he had a very good season, that is for sure. And he suits that down to a T as well. And Brahim Diaz, a player that I wasn't expecting such good results with. Take more risks, roam for position, move with the channels, and tackle harder. He absolutely smashed it and did very, very well as well. And the complete forward on attack, pass it shorter, tackle harder. He absolutely nailed it. Olivier Giroud, how many goals? 44 goals from a 36-year-old Olivier Giroud. He absolutely nailed this. I wanted to quickly show you the Coppa Italia highlights as well, and you can see exactly how this tactic plays out in game. So we are going to watch this game then in 2D, so I can show you an exact tactical breakdown. You can see straight away we've got that free defender role with that half-back, exactly what we wanted to see. Pobegba dropping in between Kiar and Tamori. Hernandez being allowed to go a little bit more attacking. Calabria sitting back that little bit more. Hernandez with not a great touch there, does get dispossessed, but Hatboer down that right-hand side. Can he get a ball in the box? Great pressing, great defensive work, and eventually Napoli go all the way back. But that was solid there. I like to see that. I like to see the way we recovered. Great ball in behind in the end, but Tamori having that quality does give away a penalty, sadly. It was a really good tackle, I thought. Sadly, obviously cuts across him in 3D. It might not look so good, but 2D, a great challenge. But Tamori does give away that penalty, which is a little bit frustrating. Goal here for Atlanta as well. It is the 1-0, but we do win 2-1 on aggregate. Muriel tucking the penalty away. Can't be frustrated too much because it's just a penalty in a game we won 2-1. So we didn't even concede from open play. How good are we? Napoli then keeping the ball. No, that's not Napoli, it's Atalanta. Sobby here down the right. Calabria does very well to collect this. And you can see we've got Theo Hernandez, Kier, Tamori, Pobegba, Calabria, Salamak is dropping very deep, which I like to see. Tonali, Brahim, Giroud, and Rebic has come on now for Rafael Leao. Let's just see how this play builds up. Giroud, fantastic ball there, dropping in to that centre forward on support role. It's exactly what you want to see from your centre forward on support. We'll just play that through again, so you guys make sure you are watching Giroud here. So Brahim is going to find that ball into Giroud. He occupies the defenders. Number 5 comes dragging out of position, and Ante Rebic gets on his bike. That's that inside forward on attack role. Beats his man for pace, and a fantastic finish. You need to make sure your left winger can finish quite as good as Ante Rebic, which I'm sure you can do. However, a very good, underrated player. We pick this up then on a counter-attack, and we've got Calabria on the right, finding Krunic, finding Pobegba, ball in behind to Charles de Ketelaere. Palomio does pick this one up. It goes back to Musso, but you can see how we are set up in that asymmetric 4-2-3-1. Bakayoko, Krunic, Pobegba now playing in the cam role. Salamakas and Rebic still out there. Scalvini's got quite a lot of time on the ball here, but is well pressed there. Boga eventually find the ball over to Chiwisa. Salamakas dropping into that winger on support role, getting in and getting dirty. A great challenge. Calabria can pull it down the right hand side. He finds Pobegba. He finds Charles de Ketelaere, and that is 2-1, and that is the game over for the Coppa Italia final. So you can see that is exactly how we played them. We're set to a positive mentality with fairly wide attack and width. Focus of play to the left hand side and also overlapping down the left. Slightly shorter on the passing directness, but a much higher tempo, passing it into space. You saw that exactly with the Giroud goal when he dropped into that role. Shorter passing, makes him get in there. That play down the left because Leao, well actually it was Rebic making that on-rushing ball, past defence, pass into space, run defence and be more expressive as well. That is the in possession side of things. In transition, counter press and counter, distribute the centre backs and take short kicks. And out of possession, high press, but that standard defensive line is absolutely key on FM this year. You cannot go much more positive than that. Prevent the short kick distribution and trigger the press as much as possible. And that is how we got these results with AC Milan. Eventually getting a 1.82 goals per game, in just 0.76. And obviously, Giroud smashing it with 44 goals this season. But if you want to play exactly like Stefano Pioli, that is how you do it. That's the asymmetric 4-2-3-1. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you can, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel as well. It helps me out massively. And I'll speak to you all next time.